Hello students, today in the second part of the map pointing of West Bengal, today I am going to show you some of the important peaks, hills and of course mountain ranges that are there in West Bengal. To start with, here I am actually using a ballpoint pen simply because of the fact that it will be much more easier for you to visible, but in your case, when you draw the map pointing, you have to do it with the help of pencil. Now, this point, one I had mentioned last week also. This is of course, here just as I will be drawing number of points, I am just giving numbers to them and writing the names here so that it will be easier for you to identify. This is of course Sandakphu. Now, along with this, there are some other important peaks here just to the north of Sandakphu. There is of course another important mountain peak that is also part of the Singalila range, that is Phalut. Sometimes the spelling F is also used, F-A-L-U-T. Then in this here only you would find some more ranges just slightly to the east of this here. There is another range that is Tanglu, T-A-N-G-L-U. Then just to the south of here another very important hill, that is of course the Tiger Hill. Now, you may have studied in your physiographic that all these ranges except of course the Tiger Hill, they are part of a range that is the Singalila range. Singalila range of course can be drawn just either you draw it by drawing the mountain or thickening of this line. This is actually the Singalila range. Now, another important range in this area which actually forms the border between Jalpaiguri and Bhutan. Remember this point, especially this small area, 89 degree, this portion. This is actually another important range here, or you can draw by drawing the mountain range also like this. This is what we call the Sinchula range. That is Sinchula range. Keep this thing in mind. ये जो यहाँ पे cross कर रहा है, that is the Sinchula range. Okay. Apart from it, you may be asked to mention Kalimpong, which is located slightly at this point. That is the Kalimpong. Number 5. Now let's move on to some of the hills that is located in the western plateau region of West Bengal. Now, one important hill in this area or region is the Ayodhya Hill. Ayodhya Hill is actually very easy. Remember this portion, and just below it you have to draw the hill that is Ayodhya Hill. I am just giving a number here, that is number 6, Ayodhya Hills. I am writing here only, though ideally I should have written here Ayodhya Hill. Now just below the Ayodhya Hill there is another hill, that is Bagbundi. And in between them, especially keep this line 86 degree in mind, and just below it here that is the highest peak of Western Plateau region, that is Gargaburu. ख्याल रखना ये पॉइंट इसके नीचे, and keep this thing in mind, that is Gargaburu, highest peak of Western Plateau region. Then there are two more hills here that you may be asked. One is of course Susunia Hill and another one is Panchet Hill. Now Susunia and Panchet, I will first talk about the Susunia Hill. Keep this 87-degree longitude in mind, and always you would find this is the Tropic of Cancer, line of Tropic of Cancer. Imagine करो ये line और Tropic of Cancer यहाँ से cross कर रहा है, and this line just above this line alongside, ये यहाँ से जा रहा है, just इसके right side में आएगा, that is what we call the Susunia Hill. And just imagine on this slide only, and especially along here there is another hill that we call the Panchet Hill. And here later on you may be asked, इस मैप में तो नहीं दिखा रहा है, where is Panchet Dam is located? It will be at the same point, that is the Panchet Dam. Okay, another hill, peak of this region that you may be asked is of course Bel Pahari. Now Bel Pahari, when you have to draw, keep this thing in mind, this side, just around here, Bela Pahari. And here in the Western Plateau region, you may be asked about a plateau that is Barabhum. If you are asked about the Barabhum, you have to earmark this region. I told you, like earmarking and region here, and drawing a plateau over it, and that is the Barabhum Highland. R-A-B-H-U-M. Obviously, all these points won't be coming in a single map. It will be only one that will be coming. That's why it is mentioned here. Now, apart from it, you may be asked about the Buksa Hills that is located in the northern part of Bengal. That is Buksa is located roughly around here, and same just below it there is another peak, that is Jayanti. Now, these were some of the important peaks that you may be asked, and one more about the plains you may be asked, that is the Barendra Bhumi, that is the plain area of Barendra Bhumi, which you may be asked. Now, in case of the Barendra Bhumi, remember one thing, it's quite easier to point out about the Barendra Bhumi. Keep this thing, a portion, keep this thing in mind and this portion in mind. And here only, if you draw it, that is giving a shade, that will be your Barendra Bhumi. Okay. Now, coming back again to some of the rivers that are there in West Bengal. Let's start. One I had already told you about last week only. That is about this river, that is the Bhagirathi Hooghly. But first, let's start with some rivers that are there in the northern part or northern portion of West Bengal. Now, the most important river that you are likely to find here is, of course, the river Tista. Now, keep these 2 points in mind, this one and this one. because river Tista flows through this region only. This is actually the river Tista. Now, just alongside the river Tista, there is another river that flows almost beside it, उसके पास से ही निकलता है, that is river Jaldhaka. Now, river Jaldhaka actually flows almost beside this river. From this point, it goes like this, and from here, it is river Jaldhaka. Now, another important river of this area or region is of course river Torsa. Torsa obviously is a tributary of river Tista only. Both of them ultimately meeting the Jamuna or Brahmaputra. Torsa point is actually here. That is the one where you would find from here slightly like this, and from here, that is river Torsa. Apart from it, here you may find two more rivers flowing along it. One is of course river Raidak, which is flowing like this. That will be the river Raidak going like this. And apart from it, you would find another river in the northern part, that is river Mahananda. In case of the Mahananda, remember, from here it will flow like this. यहाँ से आते हुए it will actually enter into Bihar, go out of West Bengal, and again flowing like this. Like this, from here it will enter again into the area of West Bengal, and it will merge, it will gradually merge with the river Ganga. If you remember river Ganga, if we have to draw it, last week also I had shown it, river Ganga like this, you have to draw it, and it flows alongside the border. ये पूरा जो वेस्ट बंगाल का बॉर्डर है इसके बगल बगल से जाता है. Thereafter it goes like this. So it actually merges like this. That is river Mahananda. And obviously this is river Ganga. And if you remember last week also I had told you like this. If you have to draw joining here, that will be river Bhagirathi Hooghly. Now let's move on to the some rivers that are here. This one like this, if it is going, this is of course river Haldi. At the confluence here, the township of Haldia is located, and the same river in its upper course, it is known as the Kangsavati. Now another river that you need to know in this area or in this region is of course the river Damodar. This point is actually of river Damodar, which will go like this, and keep in mind particularly this point, that will be river Damodar. And in between these two, there is another river, that is river Roop Narayan. But you have to draw like this, and thereafter two branches, one like this and one like this. The lower part will be Silai river, also known as the river Silabati, and this one is of course river Dwarkeshwar. The unification of these two rivers actually forms the river Roop Narayan. Roop Narayan. So these are some of the major rivers. If you want to know some other rivers also, which actually is part of this region, one is of course river Subarnarekha. In case of the river Subarnarekha, it actually flows, though it originates from the Chota Nagpur plateau area, it actually flows only over a little distance in West Bengal, and thereafter it enters into Orissa, finally going into the Bay of Bengal. Subarnarekha will be like this. Only this portion is in West Bengal. Subarnarekha, showing of course the direction of the river. Okay, this and another small river just below the Haldi, there is of course river Keleghai. Now, just for your information, some other rivers, one is Mayurakshi, Brahmini, both of them joining the river Bhagirathi Hooghly. River Mayurakshi, from here it joins like this, that is river Mayurakshi, tributary of Bhagirathi Hooghly. Then just below it is another one, that is river Ajay. And Brahmini, like this, it will be going river Brahmini. And Jalangi is a river which actually flows like this and joining the river Bhagirathi Hooghly, that is river Jalangi. So these are some of the major rivers of West Bengal. Now, these rivers, obviously you need to practice along with the physiographic points that were mentioned. All this, especially you should remember the Singal-Ira range and especially the Sandatfu here. This always comes, and some of these, especially Ayodhya Hill, you should remember. Apart from it, you should also remember the Shushuniya, Panchet, and of course this region, that is Bagmundi Hill and Gargaburu, because these are the ones which regularly comes in the examination. Okay, today also in the PDF I will be giving you some points for your practicing, though most of the points are here only. One more piece of advice, especially these peaks that are mentioned, the one, especially the book, that is Anuj Baran Sarkar, there you would find these points are not correctly given, though slightly here and there. Try to remember the points from this. The best portion, as I had told you last week also, you should take the help of an atlas by which you can know the correct points. I am again telling you, try to remember the points from like this, as I have told you, from this point, that point, Tropic of Cancer passing, these longitudinal lines, you try to remember them from those points. Okay, that's all for today. Have a nice day.